Hey guys, welcome to Fftv. This is the first of possibly many vlogs I will be doing here in Ålesund, Norway. That's right, Filip Florin no longer is living in Romania. He is on a 5-month scholarship in Norway, and I've already been here 1 week, and I want to talk to you really quick about that. I'll consider this a review of the week, if you will. It was quite a few adventurous days, I have to tell you. I had to take 3 flights from Bucharest to here, and they were exhausting as hell. And we got here, and the view was amazing. It was mountains and the sea, and it was like right next to each other. It was mind-blowing. For me, at least, I just love these two geographies, mountains and seasides, you know. I live by the seaside, and I like visiting the mountains, and they're like all together here. Yeah. So we got here, our spirits got lifted up after the flights by the amazing, stunning view. So then we got to the university, where I had to be left behind because they didn't have any room in the car for me to come at where I'm vlogging right now, which is my room in the student building apartments where we're all staying. So I was left behind the university, and some may call it fate, I call it plot. There I met a woman who was married to a guy from Constanța, Romania. And isn't that such a coincidence? My first ever night, well, not night, it was afternoon, but it was already dark here, spent in a country I am unfamiliar with, and I meet someone related to a person from back home. That is amazing. Tell me that is not amazing. That is amazing. And he's the one that drove me here eventually. And I was super exhausted. I could barely just unpack everything, but I did. I went to sleep, and the next day was Saturday, and we only had any going back to the university on Monday. We had to find stuff to do until then, so we, accommodated to the place. We went out to the city, we went shopping, so we had stuff to eat in the time, because on Sundays, if you didn't know, in Norway, everything is closed. You can't buy anything on Sunday, except maybe a few special places that I don't know of yet. And we got around the city, we came back, and then that night there was a room party here in the building, where a lot of the newer students and the older ones, the seniors from Erasmus, joined together, and we mingled, we ate, we drank, we had lots of fun. It was super exciting and fun for me, meeting all these people, these amazing people. And then we went out to town, which was quite an adventure, because that is the first time I got lost in this city, because as we left, I noticed that I didn't have any cash or identification on me, so I had to run back to the apartment and get my stuff. And then I had to track them. I sort of knew where they were going. They mentioned the name of the club that they were going at, and I passed it earlier that day. But the thing is, I wasn't going the same way this time, and I got lost really easy, and it was midnight, and nobody was out at midnight in this city. I eventually came across some people, and they helped me with directions. I'm really bad at following directions. And I finally found a place, and the thing is, I didn't know where the guys actually went inside that place. And luckily for me, I got a number from one of the seniors, the telephone number, earlier that night at the student party. And the guy helped me out. He saved my life, basically. Or at least my night, he took me to a club that was nearby, karaoke pub kind of place. It was okay. From what I understand, people don't really like it, but it was okay. And That was my first ever night of fun and of getting lost in a country I've never been to. That was super fun. And then classes started going to classes. I had to go to the police station. That day with the police station was really annoying. I spent a lot of money on bus fees that I really shouldn't have, because I had to go back and forth a lot from the police station to the apartments to the university. And after that, other interesting things that happened were, first day, we were supposed to have a lot of classes that day, but we didn't exactly. We had to get up early and only leave at 6 p.m., which is pretty crazy. So we get up early, we go to the first class. It was very boring. I was falling asleep because I didn't really get much sleep. And then we had a break for 2 hours until our next 3 classes. So we wait 2 hours, and what do you know? The next 2 classes are canceled. We had 4 hours to spare until our last class that day. So we went back to the apartment. We had lunch because we would have died of hunger otherwise. And we got to the class. We took Norwegian. Norwegian is really cool to learn, I think. I haven't really practiced it, but I like it. And after Norwegian, there was a thing in the university hallway. I don't really know what to call it. It was a presentation of something. I can't tell you of what because it was in Norwegian and I couldn't understand it. But there was free food, so we sat there listening to them and eating their free food, which for us students is a gift from the gods, basically. But the drinks were paid for, so I guess it all equaled out. So now it's Friday. It's exactly a week since we arrived here, and my first impressions are I really like it here. It's really great. You can't really see how great it is because I'm filming in my room with a crappy background and my ugly curtains. But I hope soon enough I'll be showing you guys more of everything, basically. So here's the more vlogs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.